Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. I hope you're having a good day or a good night, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Okay, let's get into a reading for the collective. Um, let's get into a reading for the collective. I filmed the first part of the Biggie video. I don't know if I want to post it necessarily, or I don't know if I want to do it over. I don't know what's been with me in this filming stuff and then not posting it. I feel like because it's not perfect, or because I didn't say something the way that I really wanted to say it, it has me like in this energy of like, I don't know if I want to post it, or like maybe even like a level of vulnerability that I'm just like, I don't know. But fuck that, I'm gonna post it, bitch. So you guys can expect that video tomorrow. Um, this sweater is kind of making me itch, so I'm gonna take it off. Also, if you are a subscriber to the channel, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for being a part of the journey. Okay, if you want to purchase any gemstone bracelets, go to the community board for information on how to purchase them. Make sure you check the description box for information on how to receive a personal reading from me. Okay, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into a message for the collective. Let's see what pops up, what comes out. We already prayed, so let's just get into the cards at this point. Okay, instantly in my mind's eye, I just seen the Magician. Okay, like instantly in my mind's eye, I just seen the Magician, and I feel like the Magician, somebody's like taking action, but that was the first thing that I seen was the Magician in my mind's eye, and then the Knight of Rods. I feel like somebody could be like trying to take like some hasty action towards you. Okay, I feel like this is somebody who could be very self-centered or just stuck in feeling like they should have what they want whenever they want it, however it is that they want it. Okay, the Five of Swords is out here. I feel like somebody's trying to think of a way to get in the way of something. Okay, like what can they do to get something to go in their favor? Okay, the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. What's the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups? I don't know if I necessarily... The Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords. And then I see the Lovers with Page of Cups. And then I'm hearing that song about Usher, Caught Up. Got me feeling bad, caught up. I don't know what it is, but it seems she's got me twisted. I'm so caught up. Caught up. I'm losing control. This girl's got a hold on me. What's the Knight of Rods with the Five of... I don't know. Somebody from your past. I'm tired of tarot. I'm tired of tarot. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm tired of tarot. Like, can I be real honest with you? Like, I'm done with tarot. Like I'm actually over tarot. Like, I don't really think that I have the want, the desire to read tarot cards. And I don't know what it is. And I know there are certain cards missing out of my deck, right? So I have my index cards that I always use as well. But it's just something about the tarot sometimes that really just... I don't know, guys. I just feel like the old way, or the way that I'm used to doing things, is no longer the way that I wish to do them. And I feel like I just have to accept the fact that I have grown and am changing and am finding new ways to go about doing the things that I love. Right? So, what we're going to do, we're going to do the math today. Okay. And the energy today is about the Empress and the Emperor and the strength. Right? And if we're, so we're going to focus on you as an individual, right? Give me 1 second. Right? So, okay, I'm just going to go, right? The Empress and the Emperor. So, when we're thinking about us individually as ourselves, as the Empress and the Emperor, right? This is the masculine and the feminine energy coexisting in one vessel to get the perfect desired outcome, right? And it's a balance between it's a balance between action and resting, whether it be physical or mental, right? Taking time to sometimes sit in silence, not have absolutely, not be on your phone, not listen to anything, not be watching nothing, just sit there and just relax and not try to fight off your thoughts, but allow your thoughts to just flow, right? Accepting that, you know, you may be thinking about some shit right now, you may not be thinking about some shit right now, right? You're just going with the flow of like, this is the energy I'm in, like I'm just chilling in it, right? To sitting in that feminine energy, allowing yourself to rest, to then receiving the downloads or the awareness of the best course of actions that you should take to get the desired outcome that you wish to have, right? It's like, what do I need to do that is going to not only benefit those around me, but what is really going to benefit myself right now? And I feel like the Emperor is starting to adjust to being able to express his feminine nature, to be able to express, you know, his form of self-care and indulge in it without the judgment of others, right? Like I literally just heard what I've never seen a man do that before. I've never heard a man say that before. And it's like nobody is in the energy of allowing the world to put any type of stigmas on you. Like you are not here to fit a mold. You are not here to fit a certain idea or a way of being. Okay, and you're allowing yourself to exist in the way that it is that you are, because at the end of the day, if you were born with a penis, you're a man. If you're born with a vagina, you're a woman. Like there is no right or wrong way to show up in that energy, but we are learning what energy fits what title, right? And then it's like the strength card, right? I feel like this is a very optimism energy, okay? Being very optimistic about the outcome of the things that you desire. I feel like your femininity is allowing you to dream and to not have a specific, you know, a specific vision of how the journey is going to look when it comes to you getting to obtaining your goal. You're realizing that the more things that you tried to control were the things that you really didn't have control over to begin with. And if you probably would have just like let it happen the way that it would have happened, you wouldn't have exuded so much energy that you could have actually used to kind of like downtime, just to like give yourself a chance to rest, okay? I feel like that's something also masculine energy is really thinking about right now, prioritizing your own rest, okay? Prioritizing time and space for you to be there for yourself. Like a lot of people have a lot of obligations to their family or to their relationships or to their businesses, their practices, whatever it may be. But you are also understanding that in order to show up in your fullest capacity for any of these things, you have to give to yourself. And it's like, what do I need to give at this time? And I feel like this is also with the strength card, standing up for it and speaking up for what it is that you need in order for you to manifest the best desired outcome for yourself, right? It's also like very abundant energy. Like I feel like both sides of you, the feminine and the masculine energy, like are just in this very abundant energy. And it's because you really have been catering to your wants and your needs, and especially when it comes to utilizing your resources to do the things that will be beneficial for you. I see a lot of people spending more money on like things that are regarding like your healthcare, anything that's going to make you feel better within your physical vessel, whether it be a massage, whether it be going to a chiropractor, whether it be going to the gym, whether it be doing yoga, whatever physical thing that you could possibly do as a form of self-care. I see it really like centering your emotions and helping you really ground yourself, okay? Because a lot of you like, oh, I don't meditate, right? Or it's hard for me to just meditate. But a lot of you are finding that when you are in your workout, when you're locked in at the gym, like you're focusing on your breathing, you are focusing on reaching that goal. It's kind of like that energy like when you play a game and you beat a level, or you beat something, it's like, yeah, like I finally did it. Like that endorphin that you get from accomplishing something. You're now realizing how happy you feel when you take the stress off of your physical body. Like it's just certain things that you're paying attention to now that you may not have really paid attention to in the past. And I feel like this is a form of understanding, right? I feel like at this time, people who are in partnerships, or even if you are like in a family dynamic and you are a masculine, you have sisters, or you're a feminine, you have brothers, you are learning what it is that you should take from these energies, or you're learning what these energies constantly convey to you in their day-to-day actions, and ways that you can implement and add things into your own life so that you grow and evolve in certain aspects of you. I definitely see like a brother and a sister going to the gym. Okay, your sister could be wanting to go to the gym with you, right? Like your sister could also feel very safe with you, and maybe like you guys just aren't like you know that each one of you cares about each other, but maybe you guys aren't like in that energy to where like you just like, yeah, like I love you, like you're my brother, like blah blah blah. And I feel like this is something that your sister could want to express to you, okay? But she's just not used to doing it because that's not how she's used to communicating with you. Is through acts of service, or just taking care of things that you may not have the time to take care of, or not telling mom something that mom would worry about, and then you would feel guilty because you had mom worrying about. Like it's so many different energies in this, and it's actually very very beautiful. I also see different like guys from different cultures meeting up or just having conversations about their belief system and how they've contributed to the relationships that they've had with feminine energy, or even when it comes to operating with one another. I feel like there's a sense of understanding what brotherhood actually is, away from competition in any way, shape, or form, whether it be friendly or it be like really competitive, right? It's like, you know, if I'm a football player, you're a football player, it doesn't matter what team we're on, we both kind of experience similar struggles. And if we want to get the support that we need, us coming collectively together as one voice to get a desired outcome for all of us would work better than one of us just trying to implement uh this goal or this project, right? So it's like people are also really understanding the value in numbers, okay, or just the balance that comes about when you have multiple energies that are extremely intelligent and understand, overstand something, right? And you all are utilizing your voice to make a change that's actually very impactful in the world, and it's not causing any harm to anyone, okay? That is also something that I'm seeing. So then I see the devil in the lovers, right? With the 15, because 15 is what the day added up to when it came to the day, the month, and the year. Okay, and the 15 in the major arcana is the devil card, right? But 15, 1 plus 5 is 6. Okay, equality, and then 6 in the major arcana is the lovers, right? Okay. I also feel like certain genres, so this is like LGBTQ energy, where the world, you guys have fought for so long for the world to identify you guys as, you know, couples and being able to get married and certain things of that nature. I do find that like a lot of people are finding new ways to go about receiving what it is that they want, and like when it comes to the benefits of something, by creating their own complete thing. I also feel like people are realizing like, the paperwork is the paperwork, but at the end of the day, there is the union in which it is that we share, and there's absolutely nothing that could take away from that. Being grateful for the experience and not the desired outcome, right? I also feel like there's a lot of strength right now in the collective when it comes to this winter time, right? I feel like a lot of people in the winter, for some reason, addiction is coming up, right? It's so easy to get back into old patterns and old behaviors because of the change in the weather, nighttime coming sooner, and just like really this energy of like indulging more in things that you normally wouldn't indulge in, had you had access to do whatever it is that you would normally do, like in the summertime, right? And it's like there's also like creating a sense of balance, right? Because the yin and the yang, like you are both energies, but you're learning how to not overindulge. Okay, somebody is deciding to take a step back from drinking so much, right? Or just maybe even wanting to take the winter to not drink at all, because you realize that in the past you were drinking more in the winter because you were experiencing seasonal depression, right? This could even be with shopping, this could be even with overworking, okay? But there's like a sense of balance that I'm getting with the lovers being right there. It's like something that you love is in the form of some type of material, okay? Huh, what is that energy? This also giving like a lot of projects too. Like I see like old structures being brought down and new structures being created. Right? I feel like also the narrative on like same sex relationships and things of that nature, like people saying like, oh, that's not of God. Like God doesn't love like you, or he doesn't support same sex marriages, or blah blah blah. Like people are like, that's a form of indoctrination, and like maybe the love that you share for the same sex is the love that you were meant to experience. Like maybe that was something that you were meant to go through in this lifetime to bring you closer with masculine energy, even your masculinity. Or maybe just realizing that it doesn't make you any less masculine or any less feminine to be attracted to whatever it is that you're attracted to, because this is human flesh. The flesh, right, is really the sense of the devil. When we think about material, our body is a form of material as well. So it's like how are we utilizing this material? Are we abusing it or are we honoring it? And if we are doing something that other people would consider to be abuse or not godly, what really is it when there's so much love, when there's so much care, when there's so much nurturing energy that goes into creating whatever that experience is? I feel like old narratives are just being brought down because that's another sense of realizing how we as a collective get segregated even more based on falling into believing certain narratives or not, right? And then I also feel like there's a lot of people at this time thinking about people who, some people feel like they don't deserve love. Or have you ever heard somebody say, like, oh, it would take a very special person to love you, right? I feel like people who feel their way about themselves or just think that, you know, that they may be a little bit more unlovable because of how unique they are. These are people who have been given some form of authentic love, which ultimately made them realize that there was love in which they had to formulate for themselves, okay? Which I feel like is creating like this energy. Even like loving yourself through bad habits, loving yourself through mistakes, loving yourself through maybe not making the best choices. Not being hard on yourself, but acknowledging when you want a change to come about, and then also holding yourself accountable for making that change, and also holding yourself accountable and accepting whatever the outcome is when you know that you should make a change and you don't abide by making that change. Um, I feel like right now two people are in this energy where they are, and it's like masculine and feminine energy, where they are going through all these lessons in life and like really understanding why it is that they're walking through the doors in which it is they're walking through. It's creating a voice for every single person. It's creating a space for every single person. It's really giving like no person left behind. Like that's truly what this energy is giving me. And it's like everybody has something that somebody needs. And it's like, what do you have that somebody needs? What do you have that somebody may want, right? It's like, how does what you have contribute to other people's lives? And in what way are you trying to contribute, right? Is it an experience that will last a lifetime because there's so much wisdom that will come from it? Is it a thing that will replenish multiple people? Like, is it, what is the idea and what is the intention behind the idea? I'm gonna pull flashcards though. And then I also feel like just on a global spectrum, like when it comes to like the world leaders and like people who are in quote unquote power, like they're understanding where they went wrong and where they kind of forfeited certain contracts when it came to the ether and when it came to the divine or benevolent beings, right? It's like we have to stop. I heard we have to stop this abomination. And the abomination is really the thing that people created to get rid of the thing that they were saying was the abomination. It's like what you were saying was so wrong wasn't what was wrong, and it was how you were choosing to look at it and then how you were choosing to deal with it that made it be really fucking wrong. Because even when you think about like certain things, you think about, people will instantly think about the karma or what will happen. Like for instance, like being black, right? Like if you think about like, oh, like back in the day, you anything can happen to you for being black, right? People hang you, people beat you, all types of crazy shit, right? And it's like that formulated this like fear, this rejection towards it, because it was based on how other people seen you and how other people would treat you, when that was what should have been getting the negative response. It wasn't the person who was born the way that they were born. It was the people who were choosing to treat these people in a disgusting, grotesque way because they couldn't understand how it is that they were born. Imagine studying something that you are also telling people to hate and to not cherish and to not love and to not care about, right? But you're spending all your time and your resources to study it. Like, that tells you that there's value in it. And I also feel like a lot of people are waking up to the value in certain things or just in people and places. The sun, stay focused, you're almost there. Okay, I feel like the Empress and the Emperor are in this energy of really giving to yourselves right now. Okay, even when it comes to the devil, like, the devil is collecting, right? And it's like, it's something about the devil and the Lover's card. Okay, this is also giving me like taboo sex, okay? That kinky shit, that fetishes and whatnot, okay? Something about somebody could also be having the strength to expose certain things that they like or that they enjoy, okay? I feel like somebody could be looking into you at this time or keeping an eye on you for protection, okay? Somebody is watching you. Like, I literally see you at work and somebody watching you. It's like somebody is watching you enjoy what you do, watching you put effort into what it is that you do, watching you be really good at what it is that you do, okay? And then I also feel like people are like realizing, like, even though you're really sweet and you have this energy about you that comes across as like being harmless, like, people also know not to fuck with you. And I feel like this has a lot to do with how you speak, how you convey your messages to people. People understand that, like, just because you're sweet doesn't mean that you can be fucked with, okay? Clarity through dream, not the one nor the two, okay? Last night I had a dream and I kept thinking about people who live like a nomadic life, right? I was like, are these people that live a nomadic life really just comfortable being alone? Or are these the people that who, like, I would like consider them like a covert narcissist, right? Like, oh, it seems as though I enjoy being alone because I live in a van and I'm always by myself. But I really live and get high off of all these people being attracted to me and me being able to pretty much draw anybody in and me pretty much being able to network with them and spend time with them because they think I'm so cool. Like, it's giving like catfish vibes, okay? And then I had a dream about a YouTuber that does van life, and like I had a dream about like all these people that got together. It was like some weird. It was like some nomadic like I don't know, like get together or something. And these people were doing witchcraft. They were trying to do witchcraft on me, but they knew that they couldn't do witchcraft on me. And then like there was like a kid or a guy who was in there, and like he wouldn't let me drink something that I wanted to drink. And I looked at him weird, like, this is different. And like, I don't know, it was a crazy, it was a funny but crazy dream. And people are knowing, they just know that you're not to be fucked with, okay? But people feel like they're emotionally and sexually compatible with you because of the things that you talk about, okay? But there could be somebody in particular that you actually have a relationship with that you are sexually and emotionally compatible with. And like this could be like a power couple energy, right? And I feel like abundance is your outcome within this relationship, okay? But then there are people like on the sidelines that are trying to like energetically get into your energy before they physically come into your energy to like leave this like taste in your mouth about them or make you feel like they're the blessing in your life when you're the blessing in their life, okay? A lot of projections, but honestly you're being very much so protected from it. And with that devil card, it's really giving like you have confronted all your demons, like you know your dark side, so nobody can like use your darkness against you. Like you're very much so well acquainted with your darkness, and it's like yeah, this is my dark side, like hello, like hi, like it's not a secret, okay? And I feel like that could be weird to certain people, especially people who like come from like a church like background. They're like, well, how do you get to be like this and like talk about God like when we have to hide all of the fucked up shit that we do, right? Like, I don't know, it's fucking weird. But then I also see like a vacation coming up for you guys, okay? That's really gonna give you time to heal from. I feel like not really. It's like gonna give you time to release all of the projections and help you cleanse. I see a lot of cleansing. I see a lot of big bodies of water. I see a lot of ocean swimming and diving. Just a lot of natural earth energy that's going to be very, very cleansing to you guys. So that's the reading that I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.